Denver, how has your knowledge in music influenced you to be a better audio engineer?
Having good listening skills, critical listening is very, very important if you want to be a good audio engineer.
So Denver, what are the projects that you're currently engaged with?
There are sound engineers, there are audio engineers, but they're hiding. They don't want to put themselves out there.
Denver, what's the most important skill a sound engineer should develop?
Build a good portfolio. That's the first thing you need to do of whatever good projects that you've done, and create a good website and then market yourself.
Denver, what is the best piece of advice that you can give for a musician or a sound engineer who's trying to promote themselves in the industry?
Hello, my name is Denver Perera. I'm an audio engineer, producer, composer, musician, and on the side, I'm a photographer and a videographer.
Welcome to Impact Vlogs.
Thank you.
Denver, what inspired you to start your journey in sound engineering?
So it all started off as a kid with music. From the small days itself, I used to just try playing the piano or keyboard on my mom's dressing table. And then my mom really saw that there's some side to music here. And then I started off with my classes. And as I was growing up, there was this interest into sound, how it worked. Because I used to perform at certain places, and then how they come and fix all the mics and all that, that was pretty interesting to me. So it started off that way, and moving on with church, how they set up sound, so I was involved. I started getting involved in that as well. And once I completed all my music exams, I really wanted to get into the world of sound, audio engineering, so that my main goal was to bring the two worlds together. World of music and the world of audio engineering together, and here I am today.
Denver, how has your knowledge in music influenced you to be a better audio engineer?
Greatly. So, as I mentioned before, after completing my music exams, having that knowledge, the understanding of the fundamentals of music theory, has really helped me with audio engineering, because the two subjects are definitely connected. So if you do have a background in music, theory, performance, and a good ear, it'll definitely help you with the audio engineering part. So that has definitely influenced.
So Denver, what are the projects that you're currently engaged with?
So currently I am one of the audio lecturers at SAE University College in Dubai. So there basically I help students with their audio units. Apart from that, I also do mixing and mastering and some production as well for outside clients. That's the audio side. From the music side, I am a music teacher. So I help students with piano and music theory, where I sort of mold them into doing exams in Trinity College or ABRSM. Apart from that, I also do some photography and videography for events here in Dubai. And if anyone wants to get in touch, you can just check out my website down here.
Can you recommend any resources for musicians and sound engineers if they want to learn more about the subject?
So yeah, this is 2024, and there are so many platforms online that can really help you to upskill, again, your talents. And one main thing is, with the boom of AI, there is a lot that you can actually do. Speaking of AI also, and coming into a little bit on the job side, there's a little bit of insecurity where people think that getting into media is not the best thing at the moment, because AI sort of does everything for you, but that's really not the case. Because what you need to understand is that AI is merely a tool. So the job description may slightly change, but the only thing is that you need to adapt with AI, because at the end of the day, AI was created by us as well, right? So if you know how to handle AI, and if you know the basics, the fundamentals of your subject, you can definitely put yourself out there.
Denver, what's the most important skill a sound engineer should develop?
Critical listening. So critical listening is essentially where you train your ears to listen to certain frequencies. And as a sound or audio engineer, especially if you're going into the mixing stage or the mastering stage, you should be able to hear certain frequencies, understand how the song or any audio for that matter works. So having good listening skills, critical listening is very, very important if you want to be a good audio engineer. Ways to develop this, so many online. One that I have personally used as well is called Sound Gym, where you have sort of it's fun as well. So you get little tests where you need to figure out what frequency it is, and that will help develop your ears. Uh, yeah.
Why don't we see more sound engineers in the market?
I mean, the thing is this. So there are sound engineers, there are audio engineers, but they're hiding. They don't want to put themselves out there. In the world that we're currently living in, social media takes a high place, right? So unless and otherwise you really put yourself out there, you show the world what you can do, no one is going to know that you exist, right? So even if you're a really, really good sound engineer, if you don't let people know what you're capable of, there's no point. So I would say build a good portfolio. That's the first thing you need to do, of whatever good projects that you've done, and create a good website and then market yourself.
Then what is the best piece of advice that you can give for a musician or a sound engineer who's trying to promote themselves in the industry?
Okay, so I would say first things first, get yourselves qualified, right? Because if you have the qualification, it's an added step that helps you to get into the industry. Apart from having the qualification just in audio, if you can get yourselves educated a little bit in music, that will definitely help you in the long run to becoming a really good audio engineer. So also people think that when they want to enter the industry, they think it's only studio life or live sound, which is not really the case. Yes, studio and live are like two big components in the industry, but there's so much more avenues as well for people who want to get into the industry. Because if you think about any company in this day and age, they want to promote themselves, they want to market themselves. And marketing means you need filmmakers, you need content creators essentially. So you need people who can take up a camera and start recording, people who can edit audio, and that's where audio engineers come in. That way you can sort of enter the industry and again, building up your portfolio, working in different places, and then starting the ladder, your journey in audio industry. It's also not just the equipment. I mean, having the best equipment at home or in your studio is not a big deal nowadays. It's the person sitting behind the desk. So if you have that knowledge, which is the most important thing, and your ears. So if you have the knowledge, that will definitely help you, even with the slightest gear. I mean, there have been so many people before all this big tech was out, people with small equipment that have done so many great productions, so many great albums. If you go back into the past of just musicians, bands, artists, they would just take a normal mic and just record themselves. But it's how you edit it, where you sort of think outside the box, and that's what's required even today. But having the tech and the gear is definitely helping you further. So you should be able to reach further as well. Okay, so to summarize, essentially you need to have, if you have some knowledge in music, that's great. Some qualifications in audio, a good portfolio, and some good social media pages to promote yourself. And that's a good start to get into the industry.
Hey guys, today we had the pleasure of meeting an incredible musician and a composer, Denver. Don't forget to share this video to inspire someone else's life. Stay tuned for more videos. I'm Denver Perera. Thank you.
No contest, my click is the best. We the best. No contest.
Done. Super ini. මම හිතන්නේ මේ වීඩියෝ දෙකෙන් බං කට් බට් කරන්න දෙයක්වත් නෑ උඹට වැඩිය. මාව ලස්සනට කලර් ග්‍රේඩ් කරලා done.
Sorry. Okay. Jesus Christ, mercy.
Supiri. Awulah ni, dia nak tidak nak kawan. මේ රෝල් වෙනවා රෝල් වෙන ගමන් තියෙන්නේ. හා? ඈ මෙන්න අපි රෝල් වෙවි ටික කළා.
This side, I'm